If you're an entrepreneur who wants to make content, but as we know, you don't have a lot of time, the scripting part can be very hard. You don't know actually what to do and how to do it and how to do it efficiently. You want to hire script writers. So today I want to help you with that. First of all, you have to understand that the idea is number one. It's not about the script. It's about the idea. What is the topic of the video? What do you want to talk about? This is the number one. So search for good ideas and the scripts will write themselves. Maybe you want to teach something and an idea is good. People will want to learn. People won't care about the format really. They just want to get the information. So if the idea is good, then script writing becomes much easier. And we can divide it to three different parts. The first part is that you have to write bullet points. This is the meat and potatoes of the whole video. Like, what do you want to actually talk about? Don't write sentences here. Don't write, I am going to show you. No. It's just notes. It's just notes for yourself, not for the video, for yourself. This will give you structure. Let me show you what I mean. For example, this is how to play basketball. This is a video, how to play basketball. And you want to teach how to play basketball. And you would write down notes to yourself like shooting and dribbling. And maybe in some brackets you can put some more details that you don't want to forget later on. So I want to remember when I teach playing basketball, I want to teach shooting, and when I teach shooting I want to remember to talk about the left hand, what you should do with your left hand. Or when I talk about dribbling, I want to know that there are the 3 exercises that everyone has to do, right? So you write this down for yourself. This is the first part. The second one is you have to go back and write the intro. Now, this is the part where it's word for word. This can be scripted because the first 5 seconds of a video are the most important. The first 10 seconds of the video is the second most important, and the first 30 seconds of a video is the third most important thing when you are building out a video. So writing the intro can happen. This can be scripted because when you start in the content creation, you may not come from a copywriting background. You may not come from like a video filmmaking background. So you don't actually know how to get the attention of other people. So you can think about this and sit down and write some scripts which you can read. But for the whole video, that's a no-go, because then you will have to say a sentence, read a sentence, say a sentence, read a sentence. And that wastes your time so much. That's so big time wasting. And the other thing that this will help you with is performing on camera. And I will talk about this later on another video. But the point is that if you have the whole script, you will talk with the whole script, you will be like a robot. But if you don't have anything to rely on, you just talk how you would talk yourself to a friend. But again, I will talk about this later. Why are these the most important in a video? Because you want to make sure that people keep watching. If they won't watch the first 5 seconds, they won't watch the whole video. If they won't watch the first 10 seconds, they won't watch the whole video. And so on. So we want to make sure people keep watching. Now, how do we do this? We have to make it clear what the video is about. We have to make it really clear so when people click on our video, they know what they will get. Another thing is a scroll stopper. This is what we use in short form especially, but it's good for here as well. It means that people are scrolling, like the TikTok or Instagram, and they stop because something happens on the video, in the beginning of the video. It stops you scrolling. This can be like a huge fact, a huge story, something crazy that is happening. And you can use this in long form with stories and statistics. One time I created a video about like mobile phone and screen time, and what I did is I had a scroll stopper. Like I started a video of like 25,670, and this is what I started with the video, and the viewers were like, what is this number? They want to understand what is this number, so they keep watching. And then I said like, this is the amount of seconds that we spend on our phone every day in average. Don't make the math, I just said a random number, but this was the point. So I had a scroll stopper. Now a story can be a scroll stopper as well. You have to stop them to actually get into your video, to not move away, to not search for other videos, to get to your video and watch your video. And another thing that you have to do is talk to your audience. This is why it's important to have a good idea. Because if you have a good idea and you know what your audience wants, you can talk to them. And if they feel like you are talking to them, they will want to watch the video because they feel like this video is made for them. So this is how to make a good intro. And the last part of a good video and the script is the outro. Now, at our team, we don't allow any outros. No outros allowed. We instead do another intro for another video. Now you may think, what do I mean by this? Like, what the fuck is going on? You solved one problem with this video, but there is another one. So you send the people who watched your video whole way through to another video that you did previously. So for example, as we talked about the example in how to play basketball, this is a video. Now you can play basketball, but you won't be good if you make these 3 basic mistakes that every beginner does. And now you have a video that this is the 3 basic mistakes that every beginner does when playing basketball. You have this video and you link them to that video. So you're not saying that, okay, we will meet in the next one, goodbye. You are saying, okay, now you can play basketball, but there are 3 basic mistakes that you do because every beginner does them. So watch this video as well to make sure you don't do them. And now you have built out a good structure for you to record. You send them to a new idea. You have a new video, which you have the intro for, which talks to your audience. And then you get to outro and send them again. And it's just a big going around and around and around because they just watch a new video, they watch a new video, they watch a new video. And this is very powerful. So you have to do this. This is very good. You don't have to do outros, you have to do intros. And of course you can say like goodbye at the end of the video. It's not a big problem, but do an intro for another video. Okay, now we got this. This script writing method means that you only talk about what you actually know, because you don't write the script from a sentence and to word and anything like this. You just talk notes. And this means that you only talk about what you actually know. And this is better for you and the viewers as well. It's better for you because it's so much easier to talk about something that you actually know. It's so much easier. You know the answers, it's easier. And the viewers is better as well because they don't get like anything fake information. For example, I see a lot of guys, beginner YouTubers, who talk about personal branding even though they have never done personal branding in their entire life. Not for themselves, not for others. How would they know what's the real problems? You can watch a lot of videos on personal branding, but you don't know the real problems that happens when you try to build a personal brand. So you can't talk about it. So you only talk about what you actually know. This is very important in the idea stage. And this will mean that everything starts with the idea. This means that everything starts with the idea. Idea is number 1. And idea doesn't mean that $10,000 spent in 1 hour. It's not Mr. Beast level. It's just what your audience needs. This is the whole idea part. What is giving them value? You have to figure this out. And the next video will show you how to find good ideas. You see what I did there? You see it? Okay, then go watch it.